Let's go and get the stream announcements right quick. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. We'll be starting off with some Godzilla battle line today. I hope that's okay. Wait, did it actually go live? Okay. Did I check this too quickly? Test. Hello? Okay, it says I'm live here. Okay. Okay, that's good. Not sure why it's not showing there. That is not the button I clicked on. So it's not showing me that I'm actually live within YouTube or like on my channel. Hey, there we go. Now it is. Just want to make sure before fully starting, because I had some times where I thought I was streaming and it just didn't get me to stream for whatever reason. So hello and welcome. We will be getting started here very momentarily. I actually already have the game booted up. I knew I actually had to do a quick little download. GBL, there we go. Let's swap over to that. Yes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I thought it was tomorrow or like tonight it was happening. Oh, I still download. I had to go to the app thing I get this from, download update there, but I'm forgetting you actually have to like update the game after you download the latest updates. It's a little funky. Feels like the first like install should kind of like do it, but I guess it's like processing it or whatever. But the PvE events here, and I'm also a little bit behind doing some like the daily stuff, well, I guess actually like playing the game. But I don't know, it's just not too much super interesting. I mean, of course I have like other stuff going on, but actually having lots of weird fun work stuff. And of course like some birthday things going on, other stuff like that. I'm kind of like busy. Haven't felt like sitting down and like, let's say grinding it out, but like playing too much every day. I don't think I've done that yet. Okay, just make sure there's nobody else. Oh, there was something. Let me see if I can find that right quick. Where I had saved it. Somebody had posted on the Reddit. Let me just, because I had saved this. Okay, copy. Go and close that out. We had a search. I think I can, paste it. There we go. Press enter. Let's go and follow. Okay. I always will have happy to have one more person. Oh, I also have to now. Right. Cause he's like somewhere on this list. I think maybe at the bottom. Oh, the bottom or top. We're going to get that. I think I've already done all the other stuff today. Do want to actually check out. I think I am going to try to save up. I hadn't actually checked the store with all the new stuff, but I mean these are still kind of always not great. I think I am going to try to save up for this. If I get something newer, I'll be happy. Of course, I think Marco Martha would be really happy. Probably just get lots of like old stuff, but I have actually started upgrading some old stuff again. With the recent changes, there's also like new stuff in the store I can buy like him, but I've obviously spent lots of my coin. I have been deciding since like we're doing lots of stuff. Well, I'm not doing lots of stuff. Well, of course, there's lots of missions and stuff, but with the PvE Just go ahead and getting more people upgraded. Like I got Hedora to level 25. I think I'm working on who else was it? I guess maybe it's you. I guess I got somebody else. I think I will work on them next. But just kind of do these like the starting ones. You get the missions all the time to do. You have them fairly often in the PvE. They're for the most part relatively cheap. I also might upgrade you. I think, yeah, they lowered you down to 4, which is really nice. And of course, I was working on you. Like, well, at one point, I had to upgrade you to 21. Upgrade you to 21 too. So I'd upgrade Manila, I think, to 21, 25. Yeah, I think I'm just going to like work on a couple of these other people, bring them up higher. Kind of want to work on these guys too, but they're also kind of expensive. And for like the price of that, I can do like 1.5 of these, sort of. I mean, it kind of varies. Right, isn't it not the same? Yeah. No, it's a little bit weird. There's a difference in price, but hey, so there's also might upgrade you too, but you're more expensive. We'll just get these on up and just try to get some more stuff up, maybe 25, maybe eventually to 30, so I have like more stuff to fall back upon. So like if I'm doing these, like the PvE, I have some stronger units. For the like daily missions, I go ahead and have like the stronger units there too. I also kind of want to upgrade like these, but I'm looking at it. Lots of these are like I can get 1 or 2 levels, and of course I can get actually a full 4 levels from him. But like most of these don't upgrade by that much for me to really upgrade them as of right now, especially like 1 level, 1 level, 2 levels, 4. Okay, that's a little bit better. 2, 2. It's weird how I have all these at like 2. Because I can upgrade you again, but I think I just like recently got another copy of you to get you up. I thought I had some more 4-stars up here, but I guess. Well, wait, no, they're kind of on my deck. That's why. Okay, because you're up here, you're up here, you're up here. I could upgrade you a couple times, which honestly would probably be worth it, especially for some of those really harder swarm waves and the PvE stuff, though also having you up stronger for that. That's why I think I upgraded them first, because I thought they might be the most useful, since, like, okay, something unique, AoE, and I believe he does have a little bit of a poison effect, too. Good for killing swarms, basically. And he's like, you have to evolve him first. It's a little tedious, but hey, he's useful with that. Trying to click in the right spot, but not to click on anything to like try to accidentally upgrade something. Okay, I guess I'm doing it on here. You're very basic. You don't really do much. You just attack a single unit. You at least have that like big AoE slow thing when you first spawn. So you at least have maybe some use. Also, you're down to 4 costs. At 5 costs, not that great. You at least do like some good damage when you hit somebody. So you would be really kind of worth upgrading. But still not like the most. You sort of work. You're like, I like to equip you as a leader if I have to use you. Though you are good in some instances. I don't know, a stronger one of you might be good for taking out buildings as well. So maybe there'd be some use there. You are also basic. I don't remember why I even started upgrading Mecha Godzilla. I think I did, unless I had this old upgrade. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I had upgraded him like 1. Maybe just making my way down the list, and I think maybe I had a mission to use him as like a leader, so I'm like, I might as well. And you would also have some use. Of course, the swarms are always good, but they kind of get countered a lot. I mean, these could be potentially useful. Oh, the buildings I would actually really like to upgrade too. And of course, just like some of these other things. And you like old stuff as well, of course. But you actually are the regular -1. So I might upgrade you. I mean, I just don't really have that much like coin right now. So spending a couple thousand on you. How much is it? Where did I go? There you go. You're up here. 6,000. I just barely have enough. I guess I could. You know what? Sure, screw it. We're going for it. Why not? Upgrading most of the old stuff. I'll say old stuff, not the old stuff. The like lower down stuff. The stuff I don't use too much because it's like not very leveled, and for kind of what I am most of the time, you get kind of rickety wrecked. So let me just see what we actually have to do for missions. At least for the PvE, and then we're actually going to do the regular PvP. I have like a whole bunch of missions to do that, and I have like some of these saved up, like win matches with them. I'm happy that at least this portion that stays at the front. Oh, sorry, the top. I hate how the egg event pushes it down to like the middle. That's a neat poster. I mean, I like that art style. And more of you, man, I'm looking forward to getting more of you. Hate that I'm just getting coin, but I'm pretty sure this is, hey, you already got whatever cosmetic we're giving away. And it's all, okay, now we're back to all stars, okay. Let's see, what kind of missions are there? I wish I could get to these a little bit quicker. Is this something new? Okay, no, we are getting Godzilla. I don't know, I don't remember them boosting him? Maybe they did. Actually, they might have, because I think I remember looking at somebody and going, well, I don't think he gets much use just because he's, like, new and not everybody, like, invested into him. Okay, what do I have? I have to use the non-swarm version. Okay. I have to use Destroyer Swarm. Okay. Yeah, Lava. I think that's the swarm. Use Mechagodzilla. Okay, so the one I would talk about just upgrading. Okay. It is funny to me how close that Mechagodzilla and Kiryu are together within like 10 years. 1,000-Year Dragon. Okay. Gurion. Okay. And use him, so I have to let the leader kill some stuff. It is interesting. Oh, no, did they do that last time? Yeah, I think last time they did add in some more later, but they had like all the missions unlocked at the beginning, which is interesting. Oh, it's not mission. Well, they had all waves unlocked, so you didn't have to wait to the halfway point to get to like level. Okay, so they have undone that one this time. Was kind of random. Humanity's Last Hope activates Starwood. Okay. Here's what that's going to upgrade as. I'll be happy to get another copy of you as you're like a newer unit. Okay, now I hope I can actually remember all those things I just read, so I'll make sure to throw them out now. I guess I'll throw you out, why not? And then you're also kind of weak. Who is that? I'm gonna throw you out because you 1,000-Year Dragon, I think. Or use other. Okay, you are a 1,000-Year Dragon. Let him get some quick kills. I wish I could have to play something, but. So hopefully you can get some kills off of this. Okay, a solid early wave. Getting some of these spawning. And I think that got me a couple of the kills I needed for him early on. No, I'm just going straight up do a full refresh. Okay. That's not scary though. Not that. Y'all gonna throw you out. I'm sorry I don't have a mission to use you. Oh, you can squeeze between those. Interesting. Oh, and I was going to maybe try to throw you out before I noticed it was you I had in my hand. I hate that you're taking that much damage already. Although these things actually do a decent bit of damage. They die very quick, but if you don't, like, redirect it, they will mess you up. Interesting. Oh, wait, never mind. I know why. I was going to say interesting that you have the Gamera stuff coming back, because I thought that's a little bit more like a limited thing. But I had forgotten the Gamera Netflix special was done by the same people who did the Netflix, I guess special, the Netflix Gamera show with the same people that did the Godzilla Earth trilogy, I think they call it the Godzilla anime trilogy, I think that's maybe the technical name. Actually, yeah, I should be letting you handle some of this. You know what, I'll actually throw you out. Because like, I feel like we're getting lots more crossover stuff. But yeah, that's probably why we also are, is because of that. It might just be in here too. But I feel like whenever the crossover collab stuff ends, besides maybe like some random, hey, use an EVA unit or something that comes up every now and then. That's probably why we have these in it released right now, but you will have to remove them, I believe, later. Which is sad. Loud noises, here we go. I feel like they could tone his sound down just a little bit. Send you. It's fun though, kind of getting a Godzilla or like the Earth trilogy and Gamera sort of like wave. Solid kills there. I need to remember to let him get more kills. Though he is also just like, I think level 1, level 8, whatever. I don't remember if they're a rental, if they're at the base level, or if that is in the upgraded level. I'll let some more stuff come in. You going to spawn something else? Still waiting. Yeah, I'll just let you kill him. I guess I'm sending them over on that side. I might as well send somebody else out. Don't have anything to say. Oh man, I guess. Get another quick kill with you. Feel like that's overkill though, but I'll gladly take it. I will say I am kind of sad that he is the leader, because I would have actually liked to use him as a unit during this. Though I'm curious what we're going to do with the Void Ghidorah. The Void Ghidorah almost sounds like a unit that wouldn't be allowed to be used in this. There you go, take them out. You know, I'll send you out. Let you die to him. Also, I like how I have, what, 50-something units in here? And I just keep getting the EVA stuff. Like, it almost feels like in every hand I have them. Okay. Is that Void Ghidorah or is that the Multiverses Ghidorah? I think that's Multiverses Ghidorah. No, that's Ride Ghidorah. Sure, why not? Break you out for a spin. I think it'll be fun to play with you again. Throw you out. Let him get a couple more kills too as well. I'm curious who wins in the fight, you or King Caesar. Okay, regular Kiryu. Also, I love how many times I've gotten the Eva stuff, but also I'm like, okay, who else is in my hand? Ooh, it's the first time I've seen you. There we go, let them kill them. So I need to remember to actually use my leader ability to sometimes get some extra kills with him. Okay, we're getting some more gems here. Nothing too interesting so far. But I mean, we are the early waves. Okay, you. I will be playing you, but I'm gonna throw you out because you're kind of like a slow boy. Okay, Gem K. But I mean, that makes sense if we have, I think I called him Void Ghidorah earlier, but, 1,000-Year Dragon, which is the Ghidorah from his thing. I love how they're just not like Ghidorah insert like year here. It is like, no, it is Ghidorah with this extra special name. There we go. But I'm getting the kills I need. Everything's good. Oh, everybody else has been having a good day. I've had an interesting one. Had some, I had like a couple long, we'll say a couple long meetings, one long meeting, and I've like reached out to some other team members, I guess, the team leads, about their opinion on it. Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and yeet. There we go. And I might as well let this stuff evolve. The slow death. And now we'll do one more. Maybe there's something else. Okay, we actually have... Oh wait, no, I actually need to get kills with you too. I will send you out. Yeah, a little bit more limited than he is. And I forgot, yeah, you have a 3-hit combo, so you do kill those fairly quickly. And I'll send you out now. And we're getting very close to just killing them. I don't think there was anything extra interesting Godzilla news. I think the only thing that interesting, somebody was talking about like other collab stuff. You like to see Godzilla in, and I don't know, about my usual ones. I actually have been thinking a lot at night when I can't fall asleep. Yeah, I guess I'll send you out. About like EDF crossover stuff. I know I always kind of talk about that every now and then, but I mean, I like EDF. I think it would be neat to have maybe something like this in this game. We'll of course actually have like an EDF Godzilla sort of thing anyways, because one of the neat things you can do in EDF is you I'm gonna give that buff to him. Is that, I think that actually spawns those quicker or not, is that you actually fight basically Godzilla level kind of like threats, or like giant creatures like him. I mean, honestly, again, this is very similar. I mean, it's a little more like a Zilla, but still pretty neat. Let me go see what all I actually got here. Clear some waves, Actually, why can't they have gotten, what was, how many this kill? Only 5, okay, that's not too much. I thought it would be a little bit more 10. Yeah. I mean, I feel like these can get kills pretty quickly. Obtain something, what? I don't know if that's anything too special there. I mean, I thought it was like the tank thing. Tank base. Probably, I'd imagine one of them was about him. Since I'm still kind of like low with that. Right. I could have sworn I saw some achievements. Okay. You do have to back out to be able to get those. I thought it updated automatically. Obtain 8,000 tank base and obtain 75 Godzilla Tower. What is the Godzilla Tower title? Godzilla Tower Research. Okay. Sorry I missed out on getting his diorama piece, but it is what it is. Okay, what do I actually need to do missions for right now? Actually, let's look at these first. I have to win 3 ranked matches with Betuor. I just on my team. Okay. Win 3 ranked matches with Rodan. Okay. Win 3 ranked matches with Mega Gears. Okay. I need to win some with him on my team. And Betuor. Okay, that actually kind of works out nicely. Let me go ahead and kind of make this. I don't know, I'll swap you for, I guess you. Why not? I'll go ahead and put in Godzilla as a leader, because I have a couple to do with him. Mega Gears. I guess I'll swap you out for the U. Then it was... Oh, it was regular Rodan. As I'm actually sitting there looking at a different Rodan. I did actually apply him properly, right? No. Sometimes you click on it and it doesn't like work. I felt like that was one because it doesn't do that little click sound. But also extra confusing because he was still up here. I saw one mission for the bugs. Here we go. And I think I had a couple missions to use some people a couple times. We go check on those right quick. With King Betuor. King Betuor and Missile Strike. Okay. Okay, everything else here is good. Let's do King Betuor. Regular King Betuor. Then we have Missile Strike. Here we go. Now that I'm finished with deck erection, I will go. I actually get back to that. But yeah, I was thinking about like different things. Of course, I feel like, in my personal opinion, when you do a Godzilla collab like this, I feel like you need, honestly, probably a giant. Well, I'm on the one. A giant kaiju. I mean, I guess it's kind of implied with the name, but you need something like kaiju related. Though also, I feel like sort of like maybe a big robot can sort of fit. But I feel like kaiju's kind of like the biggest thing. Well, I have him. But the bigger thing here, actually, you know what? Let's go and do a little bit more damage to them. Of course, you have lots of those you could pick from for EDF, but I feel like there's a couple different things. Okay, go ahead and do you. I'll go ahead and take a decent bit care of him. Surprised you died. Hey, I played him at the same time. Okay, excellent. Now I just need to actually get him out. Annoying. Okay. Now I need to actually, so I'm actually having to play a little bit harder. Or say play a little bit, try a little harder here. No, I'll throw you one out. Why not? And I guess hold on to you. There you go, throw you out. I'll throw you over here. Okay, you're still good. Throw you out. There we go. Okay, everything's looking a little bit better now. Okay, I wish I would have known that was about to happen because I would have held on to you. There you go, throw you out. Okay, everything's still going fairly solid. I think I'm keeping the pressure up pretty well now. Yeah, I think I've actually won this. Throw you out. Okay, keep it going. Keep them going, keep it going, keep the pressure up. There we go. So, not completely the train of thought, but no, it's also nice to have to, like, work a little bit harder. I mean, I have the superior units, because they had some honestly good units. These, a lot of the stuff I'm using is really outdated. But I think I had the superior levels on some of the stuff. And honestly, good counter here. You work honestly kind of good with Compass if you can drop it when he gets close enough so he doesn't like jump. I mean, his jump will like wipe this out, but otherwise, pretty good. That's like his main damage too, sort of, is his leap. You're kind of good for some of the stuff they had. You're just like 2 flyers. I will go ahead and swap you out because I don't have to continue using you, and I don't like you too much. Who would I like to use right now? I mean, gosh, you could be kind of fun. Always kind of fun to break out the Spider-Man. I mean, yes, sure, I love some of you. You know what? Let me run a 5-cost Godzilla. One of my favorite Godzillas, too, just to be honest. And let's continue this. But yeah, again, this would be my go-to. I believe he's still in the most recent game. I know they added a newer kaiju. They've been like adding one each game, but sort of recently, I guess you could say. Because the 4.1 had a Gears, which I think might have been some previous ones. So the 4.1 was also a remake, so it was probably whatever one that was off of. 5 it brought Guinness back, but also added in Akiela's, I think is its name, kind of like a sort of like Anguirus to Guinness's Godzilla. And I believe this most recent one added in sort of like a dragon shark. It looks like a sea creature, but it's flying around, so it's like obviously not a sea creature. Okay, so you are the bot. I was like, oh, this is a bot, but no. I mean, unless they updated what the bots can be, because I feel like I have ran into some things that feel almost bot-like. There we go. Go ahead and kind of work some of those things out. Well, I'm just going to hold off. Now, hold off on that. I can take a couple hits from that. Okay, go ahead and throw you out. I will throw you on out too. There's a little bit extra help in taking him out. What is actually hitting me? Was he hitting me with his crystals somehow? Kind of funky. Does that get both of them? I mean, I'm just going to do it again. I think, apparently there was a bug that caused that to do, like 4 cost damage for a 3 cost hit. And I feel like there's some people that seem to spam it thinking it still does that. I don't know if they're trying to take advantage of it intentionally or they just like don't fully read into it and went, yeah, this is what it was doing. I expect it to still do that now. That's kind of what I was leaning towards. Sure. So I probably should have held off on throwing y'all out. I will place you. But yeah, I feel like Guinness would fit sort of the best in this game. Yeah, Guinness. Guinness just sounds too similar to a Godzilla, like an actual Godzilla sort of like character. So I always kind of mix it up. But I feel like that would be the one to kind of mix best with this. Sure, go throw you out there. I guess I will go ahead and place you. Another one of you down. Place you over here. Okay, I was really hoping you would like go bother them a little bit. Poison them. Okay, go and place that back down again. I question also the ability to play him, right? I mean, I guess they might have gained it because it goes up in cost, and I believe that was the 1 cost. So that, I mean, I guess they could have had 5 energy and played the 3 cost version, and then saved up that. But some of these things have like a very delayed, like play thing. Does make me wonder about some stuff. Here we go. Play you. Throw you on out. Throw you out. Throw you on down. Hit you with that. Okay. Just did not have the units to properly handle all of that. But can't be too mad at that one. But yeah, again, I feel like it would be the go-to. Also, I feel like I want to actually look that up after this. So for those who aren't the most familiar with EDF, I would also love to stream EDF 6, but I just don't have $60 to pick it up right now. I really wanted to get that game when it came out, but it's just like a bad time for those other games I kind of wanted to get that was like $5 when it dropped, stuff like that. But yeah, again, I feel like if I'm just gonna limit myself to 1 kaiju from the series. Okay, so not a bot. If I was just gonna limit myself to 1 kaiju from the series, it would probably be him. Okay, you might as well Are you actually playing or not? Almost looks like not. Okay, I mean maybe they'll wait till I get closer, but some people do AFK. I don't know, it could be like a free win. I know some people kind of do that every now and then, and it almost felt a little bit like a bot. No, he's playing Ultraman. Okay, so he's actually playing now. But I feel like maybe limiting myself to one kaiju because there are some other things that are like more better representations of what the series sort of is than that. While those are very cool. This is kind of a weird one to go up against. Okay. Okay, did not stop my energy. I mean, again, I guess they could be like energies messed up, so they can't play anything. I mean, I guess that's the case, but they haven't really played much. Okay, you're going. You were going for that over him. Just speed things along. There we go. But yeah, I feel like maybe just one kaiju and do like a couple other things that also would fit in the game. Of course, I don't think there's a new one in 6. And you would probably go sort of the newest one with this. Also, I think technically the Baga does look probably cooler to most people than the Balam, but I kind of like the makeshift nature of the Balam. But those two things would both, I think, be really cool. It basically is just a giant punching robot. I feel like that would work kind of neat in the game. Although also, as weird as is, the Baga, if I remember, I think, yeah, Balam was 4.1, Baga was 5. And the Baga, it kind of looks like, say Metroid, looks like Samus, sort of, like her armor. Which I think is interesting. I think like visually with that would probably look cooler in the game, dropping that down. And that's like a giant thing. Like I could see sort of that fighting Godzilla. Like that would make sense to me to see Godzilla fighting. And I think that would be kind of cool. I'm just going to throw you out. I'm pretty sure you're a bot. So yeah, I feel like that would be like the second choice. If we're doing another one, and I don't know if this would be like the best, I think you could also work this in with some other things I would mention later. I feel like the ants from EDF, that it's like the classic basic enemy of EDF is the ants. So having them in the game, I feel like would make a lot of sense as a unit. Maybe make them be a swarm about the size of the Kamakuris swarm. Kamakuris? Oh, Kamakuris. I don't think that's how you actually say its name. But maybe they spit the little acid, like with the black ants. The red ants would also be cool, and I would love to give some a stun thing. I don't know if that would like make the most sense, like against the big units, but maybe have it like a kind of like a destroyer lava, but a little bit more spread out, so they don't maybe die just as quick. Let's see. I think I've done all the missions. Maybe one more mission to do on there. I might even be doing some of the complete on X map. I just don't log in enough to do that most of the time. I actually can finish that one up, which would be really nice. And I can win with Godzilla. I do want to, right quick, change over to the OG team. Which I probably need to set these up better as well. But let's just, you know, I'm going to try this. I feel like there's some better things you could put on here. Definitely most of the newer stuff would be much better. But I'm going to try this. But yeah, those would be kind of like my main two. The ants, but I feel like the ants could also spawn in from something. Honestly, the spider would probably make a better unit. I don't know, it does like maybe AoE web, a little swarm thing that you kind of slow some stuff down. I think that would be really cool. You know what? I want you to kind of slow him down more. Oh, come on. You targeted him instead of him? Am I just going to... I think I'm losing this to bad targeting. I wanted him to target that guy instead of the destroyer lava just get eaten. Okay. Can I place him down, please? Please and thank you. Again. I don't know why he keeps like pausing either. I mean, I just lost this to terrible aiming. The destroyer always overtook the Godzilla that I needed to kill. So he wouldn't just sit there, just destroy everything. He's such an easy unit to kill, too. Also, hello, Black Ninja. Sorry if I didn't notice you earlier. Do the 100% grind. For Mario Odyssey. Oh, that's a long one. But, are you doing a second time? Neat, neat. Just pop and say, hey, awesome. No problems. Always happy to have a lurker. I mean, I say that. I believe you've also like already hopped on out. But hey, always happy to have a lurker. Okay, maybe this time I won't do as bad unit placement. So basically, off of the Megalon's always interesting. But I'm already interested in the units you're playing, sir. Okay, so far, mostly new stuff. Okay, like almost all new stuff. I mean, I think actually all new stuff. Come on, blast him. If I lose my ultimate to you, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay. Apparently I need to be using I was about to say saltier deck, but I think a much sweatier deck. Let's go ahead and place these things down. Okay, yes, continue it. Interesting, everybody using lots of like newer stuff. Although I'm curious they've also invested heavily into the newer stuff. I mean, I'm curious if a newer person could invest a lot into the newer stuff. I feel like the pool is so diluted now. You would have to like invest a lot into old stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put you out here. I'm gonna throw you over here. And I don't know, you over here. Try to get a little bit more stuff placed out. You're gonna cause this to just spread stuff everywhere. I'm gonna put you forward here. I don't know, shoot some stuff. Okay, everything's going pretty good so far. You know what? We're going to throw you out. Go ahead and boost that. I mean, if I say boost that, you're boosting everybody. And does he kill him? Almost. And there we go. Oh, he was also using Gamera as a leader. I didn't even notice that part. Yeah, well, I guess Gamera isn't new. But they still kind of feel new. Weirdly, out there was a collab that left for a bit, but they kind of came back. That was a little bit ago. But also, like, our first, like, Gamera Godzilla crossover. Right? Yeah. Cause like the only other thing was like maybe Giga Bash, but I don't think they've done anything with Gamera. They did Ultraman. You know, I might use 2 of those. And no, I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these. There we go. I might have that one come on up too. I think I am going to have to make a better version of this deck. Let's see if we can build a this is a better deck direction. Sure. And you know what? Let's use the new stuff. Why not? It's actually I'm gonna keep you there. Have some other fun Godzillas. I want to use -1 too. You know what? Sure. You know I want to. Also, I mean, you would be kind of fun too. Mecha Godzilla. You have some stuff. You maybe I don't know. Have you at least level 6? You're kind of weak. Ride Godzilla, I would love to, but yeah, you're definitely too weak. What's my see 6, 5, 7? I might replace you. Wait, you know what? I know who I'm forgetting. Where they at down here? You count as a Godzilla, and who else was I thinking about? Oh yeah, I know. I was thinking about for a. I mean, you're not like that high of a cost. Wait, do I have any? You target swarms. You target swarms. Okay, I don't need a swarm killer. I will throw on my boys. Here we go. And I need to actually swap cards too. Oh man, I could have Biolante would be a fun one to throw on here as a healer. But do I actually have anything from that movie? No, I just need. I guess I could throw on some -1 stuff. Do I have any -1? Is that Godzilla X Kong or Godzilla vs Kong? Godzilla X Kong. Okay, so I don't have anything for that. Is this the same piece? Yeah, okay, that's the one I have equipped there. You? This is the attack. No. I don't have you. You? No, that's from the new movie. This is Rebirth Monsters Wrestling. Okay. So I have nothing for. I mean, I have you. Did you do anything? Attack of 2-star and Shin Godzilla units. No. Hey, who's at what level? You're at level 15, so I guess I might leave you on. Because yeah, nothing else is really speaking to me. I think all of this is like lower tier stuff. And then we have you. Which card is this? I wish you could auto-equip these. This would book. Godzilla vs Kong. Yes, I could actually rock this. I don't know why this is at higher level. At least get this to 10. There we go. You are locked. I will want to equip you. What is this? Just make sure this is the Biolante one, which would be good for my leader. I don't know how much this actually affects that. HP. HP would be nice, but I think this one would be stronger. Increases the attack. Wait, no, that's New Empire. Wait. No, this is the one I'm thinking of. Here we go. This card. Increases the attack of Godzilla vs Kong units by 6%. Though honestly, HP might be better for my leader. I'm gonna try that for now. These other ones really that great. You have what? Well, you are increases the attack. Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla. Godzilla Tokyo SOS. I actually do. I'm rocking this Godzilla. So I guess yeah. Unless this is it, right? No, this is Godzilla -1. Oh, that could also be really good. -1. By 7%, and this one was the attack. But you're actually much higher level, so I think I will actually swap you in. Okay, you are actually there. Okay. I wish if that was you or not. Now I need one of these, which I think get your singular point. Yeah, go. Okay, you're locked. I will go ahead and just level you up, just so I remember, like, hey, this is a card that's actually kind of like worth it. But yeah, really would love a auto-equip thing, so it'd be like, hey, what gives you the most stats of all of these cards? Ooh, this one would be good. Ooh, that one would be good. All leaders increases the attack of leaders by 5%. Could be good. This got, I think this is New Empire. New Empire. Leaders HP. I mean, that has some uses. What this is Gamera. Okay, same one. It's like I'll have you so leveled. Baby Godzilla. It gives me a bunch of stats, so like maybe. I mean, I think that's all it does is not that. I think. Oh my gosh! What that. That double clicked. I'm just gonna be honest there. What was it be? Let's see, you right? No, okay, nothing there. Do you give me anything? This is the attack of the leader. Maybe this then. Let's see, it gives me 47, 58. I think this gives me more, or I should say, this doesn't actually give me any other stats. This one, 58. I mean, probably if I level this up a little bit more. There we go. Sure, why not? Yes, that's a deck. That's a deck erected. Okay, back to the EDF thing. So you have like a kaiju, you have a giant robot, you have like a swarm unit that's like fairly iconic for the series. Other big thing, and maybe addition to the swarm. I thought about an idea about maybe like the teleportation ship. I think that would be neat. Okay, well, different map. That could be interesting. Maybe have like, I think, slowly move forward, and when it's closed, maybe you have it like the defenses go up, but then when it opens up and spawns in a couple like ants, spiders, whatever, then it's like can take a lots of damage. But like, I mean, maybe even when it's closed, it like will take a couple hits. Like that could even be neat. Mm-hmm. What about the big boy? Buff it. You know what? Fast reinforcements. Here we go. But there's like a couple other things. I guess you could do a teleport anchor, but I don't think that would be as cool. Though if you could actually spawn it further forward, maybe. But I feel like it just make it easier for your enemies to kill it. So that's probably not a good thing. Okay. Solid victory there. But you also have... I think this is from 4.1, but I think this would look funny. As like a spawning facility is the anthill, which is just like a thing that would spawn in enemies. I think typically ants, but maybe the spiders come out of it. I think that would be a funny little like addition, is just getting a anthill that would spawn ants. That would maybe a way to have like the ants do a little bit more too. But the other thing would be, I think it was called the quadrupedal, quadruped walking fortress, which was a like, I don't know, kind of looked like a giant robotic cow, if you would. And I think it had like a couple guns on it, but its belly would open and would also spawn like bugs from within it, and you could maybe use that instead of the transport ship, so it also would be fighting while moving forward. That could look cool, and that's like another big enemy as well. So probably another bot here, but maybe not. You don't know. Never do. Throw that out. Just kind of see what they do. Okay. I like how you with some weird targeting there. No, actually, we'll put you further back. I'm actually surprised you lived that long doing all of that. Well, I guess you are boosted a little bit, but I think I had you, what, level 1 or level 2? So I'm really surprised all of that did that much. I thought -1, just a little bit different. Why not? It's no bits I've spawned a -1 in. But yeah, you had that one, and I think that one would be a cool one too. You could have some other like big enemies from the series. I could also, that's why I was saving to maybe do another save. Well, save to have that like, what's the word? Put next in line. Q. There we go. Cue that one up. Here we go. But if I even want to, you know what? Let me do that right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. No, I don't want to see another pop-up. Let me just take this back over right quick. I'm gonna open this up on my phone. I'm gonna watch the ads on here, but I do want to also first, while I am doing that, let me just see if I can find it. EDF. So get EDF against, or I'll leave it. EDF Guinness Guinness. Here we go. I mean, sure. Let's get the Brawls versus the Guinness. Why not? Let's see about this.
Brawls' pilot just reported giant insects coming his way right before he cut out.
Damn it!
There's a Guinness.
Should we pull the fortress back?
Not at all. Deploy it now.
Ironically, a Guinness would probably have like the same basic moveset as that SOS Godzilla. And now you're in the, which I think this has some really cool looks.
Walking Fortress Balam commencing operation.
Storm team, you are temporarily reassigned to Walking Fortress Balam. Get in.
And if you want to use the punches, I believe you have to like do a couple hits to do like the combo. Boom, boom, and then like I think there's like an uppercut. I think that's if you do like 2 of the same hit, then 1 of the other. He does the uppercut.
Guns and explosives are no good against Urginus. Fortress Balam advanced to melee range.
We'll smash into it head on.
The other thing I would also say would be his stick would get as a unit in that game from this would just be a horde of infantry units. Or just have them be like equivalent of like actually damaging the Godzilla units. Toho probably wouldn't like Godzilla being hurt by infantry. But it would fit based off of this game because you do also kill these guys with infantry. But one thing I think is also neat about this guy, visually, Urginus, I mean, you have like the nice color scheme, the nice blue, but also kind of a relatively short tail. Is he about to do his lightning move? He does have a lightning move that he shoots his lightning. Yeah, you have that nice hit. Yeah, a couple really nice combos there. Okay, but we have that. Let's see. EDF, Barga, I think is the name of the other giant robot. And okay, we're going to get the other giant kaiju.
Now swing those arms and attack Arculus.
Beat the living hell out of it.
Use punch attacks against Arculus.
I mean, he would also work too, but I just don't think he's as kind of cool as Urginus is, and I think Urginus stands out a little bit more visually. Though he would probably have a more interesting moveset, kind of rolling, and he like shoots some like orbs out. Oh, then also, of course, like I said, there you have the Barga too, and I think he has maybe a perhaps cooler visual look, and he might stand out a little bit more in the game, being added to the game than the Barga, because the Barga is a little bit more makeshift looking. Also, I think you had a little bit more combos. He had like a stomp move. So I don't know, maybe you could have that happen if they get too close to him or something.
You damaged Arculus.
It's working. Keep attacking.
I also like how you still have the infantry just shooting him while you're doing this. It's like, yeah, I know I'm using a hand-mounted gun. Handguns sound also weird. See, this is like shot move, and they explode. I guess I almost see that working really nice too in the game, but like I think Urginus just stands out a little bit more. But let's see what else. Okay, so I got all that done on my phone while we're getting this done. But like, yeah, I think those would be really cool. Quadruped. Walking Fortress was its name, I think. Walking. Here we see if it brings it up. Quadruped takes different routes. Sure, I don't know. I'll click on this one. This is what the quadruped Walking Fortress looks like. Has those big guns on it, which actually probably would work out well in the game. And he spawns in stuff from his underside. Also, he's supposed to be largely sort of invincible, less shot from the side. Though you can also, I think, kill him with some like nuke stuff. But he opens up in here and spawns in things. You also have the walking base from 5 that could kind of work, but I think the Walking Fortress looks visually cooler. and maybe could work a little bit more mechanically, like you have him spawn into things as he's like walking forward and everything, blah blah blah. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, I went over those. EDF, was it 6 kaiju? I'm trying not to go too much into it. Let's see. We just see if this shows it. Okay, we have some of those. Now you have the giant ass ant queens, which I think some of those queen units would look really cool. The ant queen, spider king, or the hornet wasp queen. Also the like king dragon from 4.1. It would be very kind of funky, but it was just like a literal giant dragon. Okay, I guess those are like some giant robots you fight. There was a giant second monster bird. Let's see. No, that's not what I mean. That looks a lot more like the dragon. I mean, that basically is a dragon. It is neat. But I thought there was something else that they had. Maybe that is the one. I thought they had like a giant shark. No, that's just killing Guinnesses, killing that thing. Maybe actually no. Let's try this. I want to see what was the Iron Rain one. And not like the super big one. I don't know if this was that light, so it's probably wouldn't. But the Raznid, honestly, is very interesting. Would be neat. That's not the one. Here we go. This guy. True HD. I mean, the giant scorpion would be neat. Here we go, that guy. Not like as cool, but I think he also kind of stood out somewhat neat visually. He had like a cool EMP, which if I was to add that into the game, the EMP would just be kind of doing a nice little like Megalons like spawning thing every now and then, just to kind of maybe remove some buffs. Is it? I want to see more of them fighting it. But Raznid would also be kind of neat. And then you had him do his like beam. But he might be too much like a budget Godzilla. And I think that's really it. I guess I can also say, let me just look up like EDF 6 enemies. That's gonna kind of spoil a little bit of stuff for me, but I'm willing to do it for y'all, especially if we're talking about it. Of defense, no, not game review. I kind of want to go to like the wiki, the fandom. Here we go. What all enemies do we have in this game? I should basically be able to tell based off of the name of the units if I see them. Red ants, green ants, golden ants, mother monster. Okay, yeah. These are the returning. Species B, king spiders, and silver spiders. Yeah, and I guess also includes just like the regular one. I mean, maybe that means it's also not black. I don't know. Species Y. Yeah. The flying type. I forgot they were listed different. The red hornets, death queens, and red death queens. Okay. Okay, I've got the arena spiders, colonists, interesting ones. I mean, honestly, those would be kind of neat too, like the giant frog enemies. And maybe you could have them. I was also thinking about that last night. Here we go. These guys. But when they, like, you can shoot off the limbs and they kind of lay down, but they will regenerate. Maybe you have these guys walking around kind of like as soldiers. When they take enough damage, they get down on the butt, but they could also then regenerate if they're left alone. If you don't kill them quickly enough. Of course, they have lots of different weapons too that could actually work. You have like armored variants of them. I say that the armored variants were the cosmonauts. But I might be completely misremembering them. But these guys would also be kind of neat. They sound a little bit maybe more than the Hectors. Oh, I've got tadpoles with this game too. They were kind of stupid, but I liked them. They replaced the dragons from the previous game. And they're just, flying frogs. Weird. Essentially, reskinned dragons. I mean, literally, they were the final evolution of the ants. If you believe that, that was supposed to have come about, but don't really ever explain any of the reasoning behind that. And then you had the greater wild dragon, which is not showing it very well with this like black thing here. Let's see, does it show it? Can you get me like a clear picture of it? Weirdly makes me think of the dragon from what is it? Mario Odyssey. But yeah, that's him down here at the bottom. I don't know. He looked neat, a little bit more kaiju sized, close to them, but he's just kind of a bigger scaled up version. Purple instead of green, has 4 legs and a larger wingspan, and boosts unique powerful attacks. He is the only boss type enemy to not have a mutant variant, which is interesting. Let's see, we have the battle drones, type 2 drones, D-Roy. Z-Roy can also be interesting. Agilus, Achilles, teleportation anchor, portation ships, outpost base, mothership, and god. New enemies, the androids. I wish it would actually have like a link to these. Or maybe they're up there. Flying drones, the cruel. Oh, yeah, these are the octopus alien things. Which could be cool. I just haven't like really ran into them, so I can't really give like a good opinion on those. Plus monsters. Oh yeah, these are just like the, I don't know, I shoot lightning now versions. Giant blue hornets. Okay, giant blue rollers. Yeah. An odd because not sounded really fun. Ring. Don't remember that. Tail anchors. That sounds interesting. Neat. That might work as a cooler unit. Time ships, jellyfish-like, 8 tentacle, drop tail anchors. Okay. The Death Blossoms, large terraforming structures. Okay, the Siren, flying dragon, similar to the Greater Wild Dragons. Yes, Scylla. Here we go. That's the one I was looking for. This guy. I don't know. I think he would stand out a little bit cooler visually. Okay, apparently, I guess I'm going to copy his name right quick. Let me see if I can find this right quick. EDF Scylla. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's what the dragon. I mean, he is interesting looking. as well. Okay, they're a little bit smaller than I thought they were. I remembered seeing these, and I thought these were going to be with all the other like aquatic stuff going on. They knew like kaiju, though I do think they look cool. No, I will still say I think it still would be hysterical to get like a whole squad of troopers. I mean, I guess fences would probably make more sense logically, but I do think it would be hysterical to get a unit that was just troopers fighting in the game. Okay. Now with that, we're going to actually move on to the next game we're going to be playing. Speedstorms. Let me go ahead and launch this. Also, I'm going to go pee, get me some water right quick, because my drink's almost empty, and I started this when it was full, and I think I drank that, but I didn't drink that much while I was getting started. Okay, back. But yeah, I feel like troopers, since that's a large part of the game, when you get those cool big things as well, and some really nice vehicles. But I feel like actually playing or having a unit that is just ground troops would be kind of fun. And I mean, in a way, it should almost be okay because you do. Oh, that's really nice. I guess I have you unlocked, but hey, I'll take anything like that. As you know, there's like starting people. But you have the Dorants, which would like, I think they could be held by people. I mean, of course, it's, let's say maybe the size of a medium dog, but still like, if that was okay to be able to put in the game, maybe these should too. I mean, of course, that's not like from Godzilla's lore or nothing, so maybe it would be a little bit more questionable, but yeah. I do want to go ahead and go right quick. The last thing has dropped. I would like to unlock, what's her name, Tia? This chick. Because there's an event right now where you have to like use her. So I would like to go ahead and get through this. Limited races, level 28, okay. Hey, I think I still have missions to use you, so I will. Yeah, there's a couple good events on right now. But yeah, that would also be one. Of course, there's like lots of other things I think would also be kind of neat. I think I mentioned earlier, like the spiders, I think would work well. I think that's still kind of iconic, especially if you did like the bouncing and other stuff. And I mean, having something that shot spider webs that would, oh boy, can I hit any of those tentacles? Nope. Nope. Oh, they did not last very long. But you had those, I mean, if they did like a mini Kumongu augment type thing, though it would be cool to have like the whites because they shoot kind of sporadically. It's kind of like in a little bit of a spread. And they can just miss you because there's normally like lots of them shooting it. They typically hit you with the web. But that would be kind of cool if it was kind of brought in differently. But I don't know, something that would maybe have a chance of missing, or like, I don't know, maybe just guaranteed. I think that could be cool, although I can see people getting very annoyed by it, but swarms are also kind of easy to kill with some other things. So maybe, although maybe if it was spawned like just a few of them, it'll be swarming. I guess too, people say the stun stuff is annoying, but we also have like the tank base. So if it was just kind of like the tanks, but maybe shot in a little bit of a wider spread, that might not be too bad. Like a little bit of AoE stun, but not like too bad. I don't like how I just didn't get any of my tentacles. Yeah, I believe this one was just win, so this is fairly simple. But yeah, I think that one could be neat. I mean, the Hornets could work too, but let's be honest, those also kind of basic. And I don't think those are like as iconic. Maybe not to say a lot of stuff in EDF is the most iconic. Maybe more so if you like played the series for a bit. But yeah, I don't know, the Gammas, the rollers, roly-polies, those are definitely, I think, those would be kind of cool visually. I don't know if it would really affect too much in the game like it does, like, of course, the ground troops and EDF. I don't know, the pillbugs would be kind of funny, those little fart guys that shoot at you, but again, that's more anti-infantry. Red ants are kind of like that too. The big thing, the red ants like bite stuff and kind of like stun you. Well, it's like they pick you up and you have to shoot yourself out of them, or of course like shoot your allies out. I have something also to use like Jack Sparrow, so I will use him for this one.
Let's turn this into a core memory.
But the black ants do shoot a little acid cloud. I don't know. They don't poison you in the game. I don't know, maybe that could apply defense down. That would probably be very annoying to people, but I don't know. It makes sense to me to almost be like, well, yeah, being shot with acid would probably lower your defenses or like mess up your armor. I could maybe see that. Or honestly, maybe just kind of a small AoE attack. I mean, well, it could be single target too. But the reason I said maybe a little AoE is then, I don't know, that could be somewhat like useful, because maybe it's like a swarm that's better at killing other swarms because it has that little AoE attack. Or it could help you with, the Chibis, since they kind of stand close to each other, at least at the beginning. I don't know. I could see different arguments for maybe doing that. That would be something different. But it could also be so different that it doesn't really have a purpose in the game. Or at least maybe not a purpose at the beginning. Like, so that might be more of a thing that, like, oh, it gets a purpose later. Okay. Continue on. I think we reached that song in the mix that doesn't actually have a song there. So we're just going to be racing some awkward silence for a bit, because I don't feel like tapping out right now and fast forwarding. Yeah, I think like that. I think that would be the one I would go with, and I feel like that is like your starter enemy in the game. Wow, it just changed. But yeah, I would probably go with those. I think those would stand out the most. And while that is kind of a large part of the game, I feel like the bigger stuff stands out a lot more in like a Godzilla series. Or like, I think I would rather see more of that type of stuff largely. Okay, skip to the next song. There we go. Okay, go ahead and grab this. I am going to go ahead and bum rush it to the end here, just because I can. 12 skills. I don't think I have anything to actually use Aladdin as of right now. So I will continue working on my missions to use Jack Sparrow. Weird to me, your mouth is not moving at all. But yeah, I think those would be kind of the most interesting. Of course, Raznid would also be cool. I mean, I guess you would maybe want to use like God Raznid from the very end of the game. I don't know if he is cool to me, really, as the other one. I do think the more kaiju looking one was cool. Though he was also like a plant. That was kind of interesting, I guess. But also made extra weird too at the same time. Let's see. Should make sure I use 12 items. I mean, I feel like that should probably happen. I don't know. Maybe just make sure I take the bottom path. But the big kaiju version of him was kind of neat. I don't know, you have him spawn the little versions of him, but I feel like that might almost be just too much going. I might say that. I've also said the quadruped walking fortress, so I can't really say that's too much. But I don't know, it might be more visually too much, I don't know. But also, Iron Rain, I don't think was as well received as the other stuff. I really like Iron Rain, and I think Iron Rain had lots of cool things in it. But I don't know if your EDF fans would be as happy with Iron Rain getting love. But I think you could get away with some really cool things from it. That did also remind me, I think this would be too late for lots of people, but the flying cruiser battleship, some little naval vessel, not like a full-on battleship, and not like an aircraft carrier. You have a couple fights on it when it's in the water, and then at one point it actually like flies in the air, and you actually have a couple fights on it while it's like flying in the air, which is really neat. That would be kind of cool. Also has like a giant cannon on it that they used to blow up Raznid the first time when he's like in the kaiju form, when he comes into like his god form. That would be neat. I mean, I guess you could also do one of the UFO things, especially with the genocide cannon in. That would be kind of cool. Drift, Beauty and the Beast have no reason to use them right now, to my knowledge. Drift, okay, it's a long drift. But yes, let's see. So you have that. Honestly, though, I think if you did that, the ones from Iron Rain would look back. They had like some little egg ones. The ones from the other ones are kind of really big. Also, they had some real cool things going on with them too, but that might almost be too much to really put in the game very easily. Let's see, what else would work? You have those. The Argo from 4.1 was kind of neat. It was like a flying ship, like an alien. I don't know. Looked almost like a gunship. But then it would like turn into a more humanoid like robot thing that would fly around and shoot at you. I don't know if I'd exactly say it was reused, but it kind of felt a little bit reused in the end of what was it? 5 as the like god alien. I don't know, it's kind of similar to me. I don't know. Granted, you could also add him in, but I don't know. He was also not the most interesting to me. I don't know. The final bosses in 4.1, I say bosses, because I think, if I remember correctly, the one that 4.1 was based off of had an end point. But then 4.1, they added some more stuff afterwards. They added like a new final boss at the end of that one. I believe that was what they called it, the World Eater, I think. And it was basically like a little terraforming ship thing that would like blot out the sun on the planet, just kind of surround it and kill all life. More mechanically interesting. I don't think that would really work well in this game, with how it worked in, of course, EDF. Of course, you have like some other cool big human tech weapons. Frozen, Pirates of the Caribbean, Race and Stun, 5 opponents. Do I have any good way to stun people? I mean, I could do you. Does Davey have any good stuns? I guess I'll try Davey. I mean, he's close in level, so it might still be kind of interesting. And he does get shields, so I can bump into people with those if I charge them. Why do I not? Oh, I don't think have I not equipped your epic crew? I guess I haven't equipped your epic crew. Really, with all I have done that by now. Okay, lots of people stun. Is this a single item race? Yes. I could have used anybody for this. Oh well, I have to get X number of wins with him. Okay. Bump into you, grab this. I believe that is 5, though I will make sure to use a couple others. Yeah, that should be 6, so I should be good. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when you stun a group, because I think it only shows 3 or 4 at one time, and you could stun more than that. And then, like, if you're having some enemies, I think I threw one back. I feel like that was a while ago, though. But yeah, if you're having a bunch of the AI stun people too, it might not show up properly. I also like I'm getting Asian name. I think, is that Chinese character? Well, am I getting? I mean, I guess it's stunning lots of people, but it's just it feels kind of funny that that's my AI I'm going up against. Are these like all in that? I feel like I don't have. Okay, there we go. We had some of the ones I'm used to saying. The TO plus, I believe. I believe I see them fairly often. Oh, but the other human tech weapons, I mean, this would I think be funny just from how like kind of bad the helicopters are. But the Hind D would honestly probably be an interesting one. Would be like a lots of like firepower going on there. A smaller giant thing, but the Proteus would also be maybe neat. The Proteus was kind of like the Balam, a little bit smaller, but I believe, if I remember correctly, the pilot of it didn't have any weapons, and it had like 4 places, basically a multiplayer vehicle, but it had like 2 armed cannons that could be controlled by 2 pilots, and like a maybe minigun thing in the chest that could be controlled by somebody else. Granted, a vehicle like that, and maybe when it like gets blown up, 4 soldiers drop out of it and just start shooting with like assault rifles on the ground, would also probably be pretty funny. Okay, go on here. You can one away from the end. Reach the top. Oswald. I think I've actually finished all the missions. Well, I mean, because they could add a new one in. But I did the Ostensia one, so I think I will just use Jack Sparrow again.
This will be interesting.
But maybe the other, like bigger co-op vehicles would be fun. I mean, heck, even the regular vehicles might be kind of fun. Like, it might be kind of a fun little ending to the Barga. And go through 11 speed pads. Okay. Maybe like the Barga or the Balam. I mean, heck, either. Both. Because they get defeated, like the pilot drops out of it. That would be kind of funny to have, like, I mean, of course, those only have, like, 1 person in them. Though that would be kind of funny to just have a, like, lone infantry soldier on foot with, like, a handheld weapon fall out of a massive unit like that. I mean, I guess almost think of it like Final Form or Perfect Form Destroyer, like when he dies and he drops his like lava. I think that would be hysterical to have that, but when it like dies, it's just a like lone infantry soldier that just starts shooting. Maybe they die quickly, maybe they don't. I could see them maybe dealing okay damage, dying quickly, no damage and dying quickly, or maybe even having it be like they don't die quickly, like they can like make it maybe kind of hardy, because you are honestly kind of hard to kill in the game, the infantry soldiers, as like ironic as that is. But you have them do that, but maybe they don't deal that much damage, at least to like, I mean, they probably should to some of the stuff, but maybe you could give them like a little bit more of the basic guns, and just kind of have them not really do too much. I would also love if they did actually add in the singing from the game too. If like the infantry soldier drops out, they start like singing and yelling and other stuff like that. Heck, maybe even have them pick up a different weapon over time if they live long enough. That might be too much mechanic-wise going on, though. If they did have like 2 human tech things, I would probably copy that. I think it would be hysterical. But that's also me saying that as an EDF fan, somebody who's played EDF. I don't know if maybe the Godzilla community at large would. Though that might also get people interested in checking it out. Again, I feel like that's kind of why you have some collab crossover stuff. Top 3, use manual boost for 20 seconds, limited races. Sure, I'll get these 2 last ones for you. But let's see, what else? Oh yeah, you also had like 2 bigger tank things I think would be neat. You had, I believe it was the Titan was one of them. The Titan was really cool. Yeah, it was just, I think, use that for a set amount of time. You had the Titan. It was just basically a big tank, but it was just a like really big tank. Which you had like a big gun on it. But you also had a like 2 smaller, more like regular cannons on like either side of the main kind of like cannon turret area. You had those, and you'd have other people get in those and shoot it that way. That one just looks cool, and it was kind of big, so like it would kind of fit decently in this like Godzilla game as like a big tech weapon. I did remember there's one other thing very similar. Basically same thing, but like smaller, but it was the railgun. And it was like, of course, you had like one big railgun weapon. This might need to almost be done by Will Smith. Not Will Smith. But you had like a railgun and your 2 like side turrets that had to be piloted by somebody else. Both of these had to be piloted by other people. With like little machine gun things. That might be kind of neat if you had them like targeting independently. Like, I don't know, you had the railgun shooting like long range, and then you had maybe these 2 little machine gun things that would target other things that got close to them. Granted, it's not like as maybe cool or as iconic of a weapon. I feel like it's the other things. And then the next one, which I don't remember its name, which I hate I don't remember its name off the top of my head. I think it was like the Giga something. But it was one that they brought into, I think it was 5, and it was basically like it shot out like a microwave laser, and it was like this giant tank that shot a little like laser. That could also work good, but that was also I think a single person vehicle. I do think one of these like co-op vehicles and maybe dropping the people after it gets the story would look cooler too. Although I think I also kind of would like the quadruped walking fortress. I would love something that kind of moves forward, like attacks and can spawn stuff. I think that would be kind of neat to have mechanically in the game. Reach the top, Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna go with you, because I have a mission to stun people as like Lilo and Stitch characters. Actually, you might would have been good, but he's slower, so they might keep up with me a little bit more. I can use his, I think, charge special to hit people behind me. Oh, well, I was barely staying up with them. But yeah, I think those would kind of be like the big things to me to like add to the game. There was also, was it called the Biohazard? It was something from the first or one of the I think earlier EDF games. that would, I think, also maybe be neat because it is like an early kaiju. Yeah, just drive. I mean, go ahead and clear it for me for later. There we go. Not as usual, at least not right now, because I've already sped ahead of everything. Here we go. Maybe this might get some stuff that does fire back, right? There we go. Okay, it spawns a lot further forward than I thought it did. Maybe there's just like some weird level stuff there. But that one, I think it was lots more mechanically simple though. But I can see that working out fairly decently. Though also, the other thing that was on my mind recently was thinking of just like stuff from the TriStar Godzilla movie. What would be kind of funny to add from there. I think I mentioned this like a little bit ago, some different things I thought of. Somebody was talking about that with the most recent poll, because they were talking about, they had Zilla as an option for some of the stuff on there. Let me just dodge that. But yeah, so you had some interesting things from that movie. Of course, it doesn't have like too much. Of course, you'd have like Zilla itself, which I think would be interesting. I could see adding in, this is maybe a little bit more of a special take. Well, I think somebody else had mentioned this. I thought maybe like you could add in like the raptor baby Godzillas. It's like a little swarm. Yeah, it's like kind of small. But they did kill some people in the movie, and like the door rats are in the game, so like you could have smaller stuff. But had them in like as a swarm. I think that would be kind of funny to have what looks like raptors from Jurassic Park just kind of running around in the game. Floating objects and stay in the air for 15 seconds. I'm gonna actually have to jump, sadly. Sag. But you could have those. Somebody had mentioned like actually having, was it Madison Square Garden? I believe that was where it was. They were like the nest was at. But have that. And let's see, what's the jump here? Nope. Well, I almost got to the second one. Ironically. Okay, I'm not good at the jumps on this map. The color scheme does really bad for my eyes with trying to see what these jumps are. Granted, I also feel like I'm going almost too fast. Okay, that's why I'm using. Oh, that's what I get for using a level 50 speedster. But you actually have like Madison Square Garden, and actually have that be like a spawning facility for the like baby Godzillas. What was it? Like here? Nope. Passed it. Jump through it again. There. Nope. Too soon. I'm gonna miss all of these. Why am I getting itchy all of a sudden? Let's try to actually hit at least one of those. There we go. And I forgot about the things at the side here. Not good for, like, speed, but it does give you more airtime. Okay, bounced off that little bit of wall. There is one right here. And what is it, 2-lapper? Or is it going to actually let me do... Okay, it's actually going to let me do 3 laps. That's nice. Okay, I had to hit the middle one there. I'm not... I think the last time I did this was the Oswald, like, unlock event. Because I believe it was in his event where you actually had the floating objects or something. And like, just was not very familiar with this one with floating objects at all. But I don't think the floating things have like the best contrast either with the art of this level. We'll see. You'd have Madison Square Garden. Oh boy. Have that spawning in, of course, a lot of the Godzillas every now and then. Honestly, probably would say that would even spawn them in packs. I feel like for a melee unit like that, maybe you spawn 3 of them. Probably make them like pretty weak, maybe even weaker than the other stuff. But hey, as somebody that liked the TriStar movie, I think that one would actually be really neat. I would like to. Also, I like the facilities and stuff. Give me more like spawning stuff in the game. I don't know. I clicked on that through this. Impressive. Always funny to me that can happen in this game. You can click through the menu because it selected that. It's weird. Reach the top 3. Davy Jones, yes, I have you at, what, 37, so yeah, this will be easy. And this is just what, win. Yeah, I can turn my brain empty. Oh, it's like, I'll be driving to all the walls. Because I don't have to really worry about losing this one. But yeah, so you would have that. If you wanted to add in some other ones, 'cause I feel like we're getting into like the lesser territory, but also it's like, well, we're kind of just making the amount of units fit for that. Of course, they've been doing a lot of like 2s. Now we have gotten a couple 3s. They did add in a couple lower stars. But of course, a lot of this stuff I think would be lower stars. I mean, I guess you could argue the Madison Square Garden one. I could see that being a little bit higher star. I could also be a 3-star too. But I feel like compared to this other stuff, it would definitely be a would be a higher star than these other things. The other things I was thinking of, and most of these would be low, would be like in the movie, at least the most iconic scene, sort of, to me, is where this maybe is the scene where he's being chased by the helicopters. And they just like keep missing and they like lose him, then he jumps up on them. Which would also be why I think I would have to have him in this game actually be able to attack air units. I don't think the SOS Godzilla can. I feel like he'd also kind of function a little bit similar to him. But maybe he's just that, he can attack air units. But yeah, so you would have that. This thing. But the scene where he's being chased by the helicopters, maybe just have a unit that's 2 helicopters that you spawn in. They already have like a helicopter model from the air base. I don't know if it's the exact same helicopter as from that movie. Oh, heck, I'd almost like to just reuse it. It's so kind of small, but you might could like reskin it and basically just have it be like the same unit. Because you do have like the tank base and the tanks as separate units. This would maybe be a way to kind of have that added. I don't see if it's people would care, but it might be kind of neat to have just those that could spawn in by themselves. They said you might could just like reskin them. You might give them some different like functionality too. Maybe they're not just the same. Maybe they're a little bit faster or something. Ooh. What's this give me? Good. Less good, but okay. Henry Tennant. So weird to me, it's not like Bootstrap Bill. Unless Henry Tennant's supposed to be like his kid. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the kid. I don't think the kid really had like a proper role in the movie, if I'm being honest. Just win the race as Pirates of the Caribbean. I will use you again. But let's see. What else? You have that. Kind of a basic unit, but I think it would be kind of a funny one. It would be an easy one to add in. I would love the game to get some more use. I just feel like the joint on my the little like latch hinge, I guess is a better word for my keyboard little like cubby hole, whatever, that like under thing, just kind of like popular with some desks. I feel like it's a little bit rusty. Like I touched it and my hand got kind of like covered with little dust particles. I maybe felt nauseous, weirdly. But yeah, so you would have those. I would love to get that as a unit. I think it would be kind of funny. To me, it's an iconic scene from the movie. That would be a very low effort unit for the devs to add into the game. I think it would also be funny that it would probably be like a 2-star or 1-star unit. Honestly, probably 1-star. But also would be like a tri-star Godzilla unit. So like if you get any cards, like the battle memories would be like, it would upgrade those. Would also get upgraded because it's like a lower star. But then one of the other things would be, and maybe they would hate this. This probably would not get added in. But add in maybe the like missile strike from the end of the movie that like kills Godzilla. But like maybe kind of have it work a little bit like Ride to Ghidorah, where it does that like line forward and does damage. Basically, would have it act just like that, where it would just do a line of damage that you could like trigger, and you would have like what was it, the 1 to 2, 3 jets maybe would come by and just like drop the missiles as they go on. I think that would be a neat one, but I don't know. Well, I think it also would be fun. I think some people would get triggered because it's what killed Godzilla, and who just can't have Godzilla get killed? But I think that would be kind of really funny. Yeah, I think I just completed that one, but I will go ahead and do this one because I have to use him on this. But yeah, so you have that. I think that one would be neat. It would be another effect piece. I think we need the most, but it would do something different. Would probably also be a cheap one. I don't know. I might even like add in some other effects to it too, just like for nowadays time. Like I don't know, maybe you make it where it could shatter the defenses of the stuff here. That would be kind of neat. I think it would be cool to have a couple more effects that would leave some effects behind, if that makes sense, or some like debuffs or whatever. I don't know if that has to be the most accurate to the thing. Oh boy. Yep. I thought I jumped up in time, but I did not. But yeah, so you have that one. The only other thing I can super think of, I mean, I guess you do have that thing where they have like the, well, I think that could maybe make an interesting unit. But the thing I would do is, this would be a spicy one. But I mean, you already kind of have the Shinden, so probably not. It would spawn a taxi that would draw in fire as well. And maybe make it kind of have the similar effect of it survives like a hit or two, maybe. But make it be like super easy to kill. But I would kind of maybe do it something like from when like Godzilla ate it. Where they like, not stunned him, but they like shocked him with some of the stuff coming through with the electrical from the taxi. Maybe it has something like that where it does a little bit of like self-destruct damage and it kind of like, if you want to say do electrical damage, I mean maybe you could have some kind of effect from that. Though I would also maybe give it, and this would make it too strong perhaps. Get to the side, there we go. It would actually maybe also break the defenses. I feel like you could have more stuff like that and a taunting thing that maybe would kind of explode and does like maybe just like light damage, but also like lower the defenses of anything around it at the same time, or would maybe be kind of cool. And it would kind of be like Shinden, but you'd have to actually spawn it on land. It would have to stick to the land too. I think that could be potentially really cool. Oh, it would also, of course, draw the fire of ground units, which Shinden doesn't do right now because it's an aerial unit. Oh, and it only draws the fire of units that can target aerial things. So this would almost be like a better version of it. Although maybe also it dies quicker, maybe it doesn't survive a couple hits, but I don't know, I might give it that little benefit too. It's just like ground Shinden. Reach the top 3, win the race, and activate 5 manual boost. Okay. I'll do Stitch. Oh, maybe. Or I might just go back with you again. Because you're still slower. Oh boy, this is not going to be good for you. But let's see. The only other unit I can really think of, because like, probably a couple other scenes that super stand out to me, or like, that would make units in the game like this. Oh, I should have actually done the forward one. Is like you have like the submarines, but I don't think submarines would work very well in a game like this. Let's be honest. I mean, I would love to have some more Navy stuff, but yeah, that's just not the most in this game's cards, at least as of right now. Maybe at some point. I mean, I guess too, it also kind of depends, because like, we have gotten some levels, or at least a level right now, that doesn't have water, and I don't know would they want a water-only unit if you could maybe by accident have that on your team and not be able to spawn it. But maybe that is just where you would say, oh, you have to actually pay attention to the level. Because I could see that being the case, like, oh, you just actually have to look at what level you're on. So don't, like, equip a water unit when there's no water. But as of right now, we've had all units that could, like, always spawn. Like, the closest thing, too, is facilities, but we always have had land. I think it would be neat to see a more water-focused level, though. But, yeah, like, you had the submarines. Don't really see that happening. Let's see, you had submarines. I mean, I guess you had, like, Godzilla being chased by some, like, land vehicles, but not, like, super important there. Oh, boy. Well, actually, it works out, because I basically have full boost already again. But, yeah, see, you have that. The only other thing, and this would be a little bit of a funkier one, but one I could see being kind of neat, is when they lay out the trap for Godzilla, and it's just like all the tuna fish or whatever, maybe you could have something like that, and it could maybe be a facility that's like bait. I don't know how it would work. I mean, I guess they'd come over and attack it. I mean, I think it'd be cool if it's like they eat it. I don't know. Maybe they eat it in the hill. I don't know. But like it lasts for a certain length of time. I don't know. Like they have to hit it a certain amount of times before it even gets destroyed. Though I think it would almost be cool if with that one, maybe they can come in and like it distracts them and they come in and like attack it. Maybe it has like it survives a decent number of hits just to make it a little bit like more useful fog challenge. This is gonna be annoying. Here we go. Wait, did this actually end? No, this is that one song that sounds like it's not even a song. But maybe also have like all of the military vehicles that was there, kind of like in the movie, kind of around it. That maybe while the things are coming in to attack it, or like being distracted by it, maybe even give it like a way, or I definitely would give it a way bigger range than the Shinden has, to make it a little bit more useful. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to use her ability on the fog challenge. That's just stupid. And it was just, yeah, just a win. Excellent. But maybe it's just like when they get drawn in, it just shoots at them. I don't know. I guess you always have to make it long range, or maybe it just wouldn't be long range. I would probably give it like this, at least the standard range though. So like too many things can't just outrange it. I mean, I guess it would be outranged by a Super X or maybe Terrestrius, some things like that. But the other things it wouldn't be, and just have it be like, excuse me, and then just like shoot all at it. I don't know, maybe have like a couple, like lots of fire going off. I mean, it probably wouldn't do like too much damage. I mean, maybe it could do like a decent bit of damage too. I mean, we've also gotten some like crazy strong stuff. So like even if it did like tons of damage, maybe it wouldn't be too broken. But I would probably make it be where it does like just a little bit of damage, but maybe it does it a lot. And maybe if it's like AoE type thing, where it's almost like a flat cannon firing or whatever. It's like everything like shooting at, of course like in the movie they shot at Godzilla, and it's just kind of like that. So if this is other things, you do lots of damage, and it's basically like a distraction that you would place down, of course, like near your leader. So it's a very kind of defensive, but it would also like draw the stuff away from you, maybe give you a chance for your leader to attack it, which does have some like pretty decent damage most of the time. Like it is pretty solid at killing the stuff, maybe if it had like enough of a thing it could draw in, like if you could place it further back, maybe it would even draw in fire from the further away stuff. I don't know, maybe even like the smell of it, or whatever. Like you had to like leave it out for longer to attract stuff further away. Maybe it like builds that up over time. But it would like shoot at some of the stuff attacking it. Excellent. And I will get you after I do this last one. Actually, they didn't even finish this all off. Hello, you're not doing the next song? There we go. One of my favorites. I think this was just Wind, yeah. But yeah, something like that, maybe it could be kind of funny. Just have like all the military equipment around. I don't know if it would stand out that much, but maybe you could have it looks like some Humvees, some like missile launchers, other things like that, and it could just look kind of like a block with just like all that stuff around it, and it would just draw in units around it, take the heat sort of off your leader, or hey, you can even preemptively place it down so it's already kind of set up to do that. So when the stuff gets close, I mean, maybe you'd almost kind of have to do that to let the range build up over time as well, and it would just kind of draw them in and distract away from your leaders. And I don't know, do a little bit of damage in the meantime too. Maybe like lots of damage to this stuff kind of just really close by. But it can still kind of die fairly quickly. But it would do like a lots of fanning fire. And then like I said, maybe if there's like a couple things nearby, it has the chance to do like a lots of damage to the stuff. Oh man, lots of damage, but it can hit more than one thing, unlike the Shinden. Which, I mean, you're probably not going to be doing as much of that, but, like, hey, that might be good if it's, like, a swarm you're, like, distracting it away from. It will, like, be able to attack all of the mantises that get nearby. Especially since they would be, like, over the range of that. It will distract away from Godzilla 89. I would give it for sure enough, enough range to distract from Godzilla 89, I don't know, Biolante, maybe an equal range to Biolante. I don't know, distract Mothra for just a little bit, distract the Bactra, some other stuff like that might be kind of neat, but I don't know, probably longer range stuff would still, like, blast it from a distance. But maybe it would also be, if you put it in the back, it would have them go forward enough to at least get within range of your leader. Okay. I would do that one, grab this, so you are unlocked. And sadly you are mute. Curious what you would sound like in this game, 'cause I mean you didn't talk too much. And like I remember what they got like a fortune kind of told by you, and then you would kind of like chained up to the mast. I'm curious what you would talk like as a racer. I do also want to... What was this one? What did I fail on? Win the race and stun 5 opponents. I kind of want to complete everything. Also, I do have more mystery races to do, but I think I might save that. But I do need to actually finish up more of those. Oh yeah, no, I'm a speedster, not a trickster. Was this a single item race? Maybe. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna go this way because y'all are. Okay, that second one didn't get anybody. But yeah, that's me with my, I guess, weird light for the TriStar Godzilla movie. And, oh, that's that lights, the brake light. And how I would actually add in tons of units from this movie into this game. But I mean, I think all of those would be kind of interesting to get. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe more so besides the helicopters. Helicopters probably the most basic. I don't know. Maybe too many distraction units at the same time that I might not would do both of them as like a distraction unit. I mean, I guess you could add in two. I don't know. That might be kind of overdone, but like, I don't know if you would benefit much from having that many like distraction units. I think I have done 3 stuns. So I need, what, 2 more? Fire that one from here. Okay, that one got somebody. Okay, there we go. And I think that should be 5, but I want to get 1 more because I did miscount. Because I easily could have miscounted. Okay, there we go. Now I can go on ahead and just win. I'm going too fast for that one. But yeah, I would like those. Like I said, I think all but the helicopter. The helicopter would be a little bit more basic, but the helicopter would also be a sort of like quick reskin of an existing thing to add in. But it's also just the helicopter scene is probably one of the more iconic sort of like fights, I guess, to me in the movie between Godzilla and like humanity. Is him being like chased through the different buildings. I think that would be a neat one. I mean, heck, you could also. This would probably be too dark. But you could have it even like, I don't know if they're in the Chrysler building. Because wasn't it the Chrysler building? I think they got hit by a rocket where they're like, you just blew up the Chrysler building. I don't know, maybe have that as a distraction unit that just takes a hit. You throw it down. Actually, maybe just throw that down and it'd be like the buildings that are automatically on the map. And it's just like a one-cost unit that you just place down onto land and it becomes one of those structures. Honestly, that would be kind of hysterical to me. But I can see somebody saying that would be in poor taste, like actually destroying a like building like that. But yeah, I think those would be the what, 5 units I would make from the Godzilla movie. Everything's done. And I might even come back and do the mystery races, but I do want to go on over to I think I'm gonna go to the shop too. Oh, there we go. Maybe open up some of these, but I said I had some other new stuff here. Okay, here we go. Grab this. I'm gonna spend some of my coins. Sure, I will unlock the OG waifus. Can I say that? I don't know. I liked it when I was 5. Does that count? Is that safe? Why are you here? Interesting. I mean, I guess that's not a bad bundle if you want to spend money on it. I just don't feel like I remember seeing this here earlier. Open up quickly 5 of these. Okay, I'll definitely take you. Oh, you started up to level 2 now, too. That's really good. Oh, wait, you not who I was thinking of, but yeah, I'll definitely take you, too. I was thinking that was the shark person that is Davy Jones is, like, I guess, number 2. So, like, you could have picked me something a little bit more interesting. I might would have made, like, Davy Jones's crew, like, largely just, like, 1 unit. Or, like, 1 maybe, like, common. Okay. And they're too crazy there, but I will take... Oh, I think I did actually get somebody fully maxed out the other day from pulling on this, which was nice. It was like a little crew shard. I mean, of course, like that was 1 away. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's why I was going to stop there. I have 12 of these. I think I might at least go till I get your epic crew unlocked. Hey, in the worst case scenario, this is more shards for her, so I can level her up more for the event. Or for her event. Getting lots of crew shards for her. Granted, she's also one of those I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't get the season. Of course, I also wouldn't be able to do that. Or, I guess I would have still been able to get her. But it would have been hard to if I didn't get Cruella unlocked as well. And I have gotten a single one of her epic crew. Which actually feels kind of bad, man. I mean, I've gotten tons of her. She does have epic crew, right? It just... Okay, it just feels noticeable that I haven't, like, gotten a single one of them. Okay. Now, I might continue pulling until I get a single thing of her epic crew. Because I kind of would like to pull lots more on Davy Jones. Try to get him closer to maxed. And I mean, I'll probably have to do a little bit on Barbosa. Okay, there we go. Finally got some of those. And close to being unlocked too, which is good. Now I can go to here, go to here. What do we want to listen to next? Oh wait, I know. Choice OST. Here we go. Give me like the best of. Okay. Okay, so that one did end, it looks like. Because there was one... Okay, no. Here, okay, still is active for 2 more days. Excellent. Claim you. Also, we're having an aerial all-star, which is kind of neat. 1,000, I'll take that gladly. Is this the new one? Oh, no, we have an event for that. That's neat. We haven't been getting too many of those events. I guess it is near the end of the season, so it's time. But I feel like they've kind of just forgotten about those. It is aerial, right? Okay, I thought I double checked. But yeah, I think they had said that on, like, Twitter. Or at least that's how I thought I'd read it. Beauty and the Beast. Let's get one of these in.
Snowmen are naturally aerodynamic.
When the raise and use manual boost 4 times. Kind of hard. But yeah, those are like 2 things I've thought way too much about that I think would be neat. Also, I realized something else I forgot to mention from... Ooh, there we go, hit that. That's a quick little refresh on my boost count there. That I forgot to put in the recent poll where it was talking about collabs. There we go, hit that. That was my knee, feel like it needs to be popped. I might have to stand up for a quick second after this. Feels like I need to like kick it out right quick. But I realized I forgot to do oh well, what's that under my foot? Sorry, feeling something weird. Okay, she said that piece of paper came from. Oh, it's a wrapper? Weird, I don't know where. It's like a piece of wax paper. And I felt it with my foot, and I'm like, what is this? What's this weird feeling thing? Monster Hunter. Not even like the biggest fan of Monster Hunter. I think it could look neat, especially if you maybe want some like the bigger kaiju stuff. Not bigger kaiju, but like the big creatures. Which I mean, I know the game has. It's like Monster Hunter has a decent bit of, but no. I know there's a little bit more gimmicky fights, obviously. Though honestly, maybe getting like a Monster Hunter as well on foot would be kind of funny. But I just thought that there was like one. Oh, maybe this would be kind of weird. They've done a crossover with Godzilla, But maybe you could add a Giga Bash. Do you have them as coming as like units? Maybe. Let's see. What can I do? This is the one I have to actually use her. What level? I don't think I can get to the level 32. Just get some of him. I guess that's say, hey, have you got her? I don't know. Oh, you could spend on her at one point before this. So maybe people had spent on her, but you didn't get the season. Like, you get a couple Davy Jones shards. I feel like I got like a couple Joy or Sadness shards, sort of like that last season from some event. Maybe they don't do that again for this one. I don't know. And just like upgrade to max. I also wish I could double say just upgrade to max. Oh god, having some day when I was doing this where it just like kept super lagging and would take maybe 15 to 20 seconds if it would even like fully do it to process the like upgrades, which was like super annoying because it also was like I feel like it has like a problem connecting to the server, but like my computer should be good enough for that, so that shouldn't be an issue. What's his skill? Yeah, this is laid out differently. Tia Dalma gains a shield of crabs for a moderate period of time, which extends to any racer she touches. When she grants a shield, she collects a piece of 8. After collecting 9 pieces of 8, Tia Dalma adopts her true form as the goddess Calypso, creating... Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess she's locked in this one. I almost would have called her Calypso in this one. It's probably what I recognize her as. Creating a whirlpool around herself that pushes opponents away. Neat. Tia Dalma channels boost fuel. Yeah, I'm glad she has that power. It's very weird in the, like the 1700s, 1600s. Boost fuel for a moderate period of time. When was this set? I mean, I guess maybe it's like, it was still 16, maybe 1500s? I'm not sure. I guess maybe it was before the United States founding, perhaps, maybe. The moderate time period. Tia Dalma channels boost for fuel for a moderate period of time to herself and any racer around her. She collects pieces of 8 for any racer affected. After collecting 9 pieces of 8, woman goddess Calypso, creating a whirlpool around herself. Okay, I wonder how long that lasts. But yeah, so she gets defense or boost to self, and I guess this is like an AoE, so you also maybe don't actually have to immediately touch them like you do with this one to get the 8 pieces, 9 pieces. Okay. Also, it's weird the way she's holding her hands there. Without the talking, it makes her look very shy and nervous. Man, I've been watching some anime recently, and it kind of reminds me of like one of those characters where she just is like her hands up. I don't know. It just looks weird. Not her, not a strong, empowered woman, but like she's a sea goddess. But in here, she's just kind of like, ooh, ooh, I'm shy, teehee. Yeah, I guess I'll go with this one. I don't know. It boosts that stat. It boosts your lowest stat too. I mean, probably these would be better to boost. Like, what was that one? Is it you? I mean, that was also pretty good. But yeah, I guess I'll go with you. Apply. There we go. Level 25. Level 22, I mean, I can also go always open up some more boxes, but I'm supposed to be getting some more of her from this too. You're really kind of low in the ground there. But also, at the same time, I see, what was I thinking? Yeah, actually, looking at this. But I can also do the one that's ending sooner, get some more shards, and then come back and do it from that. Win the race and perform 10 aerial stunts. Okay, might be a little bit harder, but I think I have to do that maybe in one go. Top 3, there might be a floating object, so I could do that on. Win the race and use 4 charge skills. Should be doable. 2. Okay, so nothing too great reward-wise here. Win and use manual boost 3 times. Okay, so I think all these I can kind of do. Charge skills, manual boost, and just, jump. But that's probably a different... Oh, I could actually jump there. I don't know why I think this was the other thing. Okay, throw that back. I'm assuming she's a trickster too. I wonder. Well, maybe I could collect 9 pieces at one time. I thought each of those bips would be like collecting another piece of 8. Okay, that's the pieces of 8 behind me. Go ahead and pop that, sure. Pop this. Okay, that was unfortunate. Oh, I have unleashed my true form, I guess. I really thought this was going to be bigger. I'm with perfect honest, I really thought that was going to be bigger. I'll give myself a shield. But I mean, I guess I feel like it's getting behind me. Maybe it's just because I have this effect on me too. But yes, I think I got completely distracted there by leveling her up and talking all about that. But yeah, Monster Hunter I think would be a neat one. You do have lots of neat, I guess, iconic enemies and creatures from that series. You honestly could probably do a couple really neat ones. You do have lots of big creatures and interesting creatures. I feel like would fit in pretty well visually with Godzilla. Okay, it seems like this maybe lasts the rest of the race, or at least a decent bit of time, and you can do both of these at the same time. Neat. I wasn't sure how long the whirlpool was going to last. On that note, I was actually going to will properly change forms or something like that. I don't know. Barbosa has an interesting mechanic like that. I like how the water splashes as I jump. Weird extra visual effects clutter there, but I kind of like it. Yeah, it's going to pop some other charge skills just in case. I don't think I did enough aerial stunts. Oh, I did. Nice. They'll actually even hit enough jumps there to fully do that. Oh, I guess that's the benefit of 3 laps, because what's 4 jumps, 5 jumps, so yeah. So all I need now is you. It's not letting me do that for some reason. There we go. So I have to do this one, win the race, grind pipe, okay. And use 3 backward skills, should be doable. So I do that and I get more of you, okay. It might even be worth me going and using the rest of my little box credits on her for right now. But I will do this one. Well, you know what? While I'm in the mood. How many more days? 2 days? Let's go and try one of these. I don't know, I'm probably gonna get here maybe. Hey, that's a couple more pieces for her. Honestly, let's see what not really that much. Okay. But yeah, go ahead and try this. Oh, I can upgrade her again? Oh yeah, duh. I got a couple more shards. Okay. But yeah, I feel like, or I guess almost one of the ways I feel like, at least personally, for some Godzilla stuff, and what kind of matches up there, is almost just simply off of the, would this feel appropriate for you to be having your Godzilla toys fight? I feel like there's lots of stuff that kind of falls in with that, where it's like, maybe might not would fit the most with like exactly Godzilla in film or something, but like, would you, if playing with your toys, would you have these two things fight each other? And if yes, then it kind of fits, like as weird as it is, like Godzilla and Jurassic Park. Of course, with Godzilla 2, you could have like some more smaller stuff, which would kind of fit with a lots of Jurassic Park stuff. Of course, like lots of the Monster Hunter stuff is certainly smaller than Godzilla, so it might not fit up the most skill-wise. But you've had Godzilla fight some smaller things, or some other ones of those just like present in the series just because. I mean, heck, in, what was it, the Earth trilogy, you had the Servum. The Servum is kind of like that to me. I don't know, would be kind of like a Rathalos. I don't know. I could kind of see that. I'm probably fairly low down, but maybe some people just barely got her unlocked. Yeah, but they might not spend as much on the boxes, so I didn't get too much, but hey, that's at least some stuff. And just before I forget, I'm gonna do like the bigger stuff, sort of, if you will. We'll go back over to you. Now, it's funny to me too that at this point, at least I believe, you don't have a brawler. I mean, I believe Captain Barbossa is going to be the brawler, but it's funny to me that we have 2 defenders. Okay, I hit something funky there. 2 defenders and 2 tricksters and a speedster, and not yet the brawler. You would almost think we would have gotten maybe the brawler before getting another repeat. Like, I don't know, maybe they would have added that one in first, perhaps. Not saying they had to, but like that would almost have like made some level of sense to me. Like maybe you would have added in. I need to do this one over again already. You would add it in Barbossa maybe before Davy Jones. And maybe this is weird to say. I actually think Davy Jones is cooler than Barbossa, but I mean I think some of that too is just purely based off of visual looks. Davy Jones has a lot more going on visually than Barbossa does. Also, I like how I'm so far ahead, I almost got hit by a wave from last place. I'll pop this. I mean, heck, I might even still finish in the top 10%. Who knows? Here's if I got top 10 or was it 30 is the next one? Yeah, I feel like we'll do it one more time. I feel like I could do that better. I just don't need to do those bounces. But yeah, I'm sure that's probably sort of weird, my thing about like what I feel like almost Godzilla would match up well then, because I mean I guess you could always say, oh, like your G.I. Joe thing. No, I wouldn't say no to a G.I. Joe crossover as weird as that is. But I think the G.I. Joe would almost be more of like how this like advanced human like fighting group sort of would handle a giant kaiju. I don't know, that almost feels kind of G.I. Joe-ish to me. Oh, I don't know, I can almost see like oh, it's a Cobra plot. Cobra dumped some toxic waste in the ocean and made this creature put a control device on him. We must save the United States from Cobra and Cobrazilla or something like that. Sure, let's go on down here, might as well. Since I just drove on off the edge, might as well. Oh, let me get that speed boost there from you, thank you. I should have stayed there to get an item, but oh well, getting some more tailwind, if you will. Now that can be the top 10? Yes, there we go. I get some more of that. Oh, which also reminds me, a climactic thing to do. I have 2 items left, and do I have enough to get both of them? Yes, I do. We are about to be done with this box. At least they add new stuff into it. Okay, my Aladdin, A Whole New World. Or was that Eric? They kind of look the same, I'm gonna be honest. In this game they do. Well, you put them in a suit like that, they definitely look the same. Is it just... Oh, it's just straight up gone. Love it. Let's see what, like, non-thing I get from this. I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Excellent. I'm looking for, like, that. I mean, heck, some of these are also kind of neat. I mean, I guess I'm not going to say no to the plates either. That's at least a customization. We do actually have some of those. I think there's even, like, some other cart parts in here. Which is kind of funny to me. There's just, like, some random cart parts. I think I also have lots of these. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't. I was thinking I had the ones that were missing that, but no, just a few. We have random cart parts. Let's see. Okay, go on back. We will now go ahead and move on over to you. Do I have Hades up high enough to do these? Maybe, maybe not. I think I can at least do the Wally. Right? Yeah, you're just barely 32 because I stopped doing lots of those daily races because it's just a little bit boring, to be honest. Maybe I get a couple more shots for some of these. I don't think I will be able to do all of those, though. I mean, I might could do... And I think I'm at like 30 with most, well, besides Comet. Win the race and use 3 charge skills and drift. I would love to be able to get their epic crew. Okay, go and pick that up. Do that just because I kind of have to. Oh, I have the use X number of charge skills for now. I like how that went. Oh wait, they did actually hit somebody. It looked like it went through everybody. So probably the most annoying track. As stupid as that sounds, this one is actually, I think, my least favorite. I think too, maybe because I did all of the like daily things on it to get like all of the King Candy shards for some reason. I did all of those daily, which I think also helped me not doing that stuff for these. Helped me maybe not like, dislike all the tracks to the same degree as this, but having to go through those cherry bombs constantly, and there's just not really much that will protect you from them, which I think is very annoying. So I need to stop doing the charged version of that. There we go. Do this one. Of course, they're picking up almost all of them ahead of me. But yeah, that, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the rule of cool almost with the Godzilla crossover type stuff, or rule of toy, as weird as that is. Okay, now of course she's going to take over me here. But I also feel like, as weird as that is, the kind of make some Jurassic Park. I mean, I guess too it helped I had like some Jurassic Park toys when I was a kid. I mean, I don't know, those dinosaur toys. I don't know, all of them might not have been Jurassic Park. But there was some like neat ones, and I had some Godzilla toys. So like, I don't know, kind of mix those together. Okay, I got, are those Wally pieces? I wish it would show me almost there. I'll pretend like those were. So we have Kermit, Gaston. Figment is down here. Are these like floating objects? You know, all these are okay. I guess I'll do the Figment one. Figment, here we go.
Dream it, you can do it. Here we go.
To double check Gaston and Hades, I think I have them both at like 30, so I might be able to do the other stuff if I like tried a couple times. Win the race and perform 5 aerial stunts. Okay. Also, for some reason, I'm actually getting kind of hungry. Oh, this is a floating objects race. Granted, it's going to be fairly easy with what, level 37. This was what, 22 or something like that. I think it was just 5 aerial stunts. It might almost be enough, just like regular jumps in this for that. Oh, too busy trying to charge that skill. Always miss that last one there and get stuck like that. But don't I get stuck for longest? I guess it's not exactly like that. But yeah, I might even just move on to the other little like daily things and maybe even just kind of in this or do the aerial race, the new aerial one, and call it there. I don't know why I'm getting so hungry. I have a couple other things I need to do tonight too, or I would like to do. Also, for some reason, I'm getting the big itch to look at Giga Bash. Even though I didn't enjoy the game. Although maybe if I played it more with a controller, I would have had enough like fun, maybe to have enjoyed it. And I guess too, if I was maybe playing the Godzilla, so I don't know if I like the Super Evolve thing that goes on there. I don't know. The maps wasn't as fun. I think the maps would have been a little bit more fun, but I did like the big size of the other ones, or like the Pipeworks trilogy. I liked walking around. I don't know. I might give it a shot at some point. I might pick it up just to have it. And the DLCs I kind of need. Oh, it's funny with that one. They did release a new, I think it's a DLC, but it's funny. I believe it's not actually a collab, even though it kind of looks like it should be. They've done a like Power Rangers spoof, but they didn't actually do Power Rangers. Out of curiosity, see Kermit. I don't think I'll be able to get this one. But I don't know if I can give him at 22. But let's just see if I could do Hades right quick.
Next stop, imagination.
Or Hades and Gaston. Gaston 30. I think Hades is 32, so I need to level him up a little bit more.
God, who else would you choose? Good
I mean, I might be able to do him anyways.
Hey, is this a starting line or a mosaic?
I feel like he will be definitely one to use the daily race on, at least just for a little bit. Oh boy, I should actually fully charge that. Stun 5 rivals should happen when the race and activate 6 drift boosts. Definitely going to do that. Oh man, of course, if I win. But I feel like there's just no way I do this without stunning people. Unless this is a single item race. Maybe they did that. Okay, no, it's not. But I feel like I'm going to get my like ultimate and just do the charged version of it. Okay, that's 3 people. But I'm just like at level, so I shouldn't be really that far ahead. Yeah, the AI is going to do that super mega speed boost to catch up to me. Try to keep it fun. I mean, I guess in this one they don't want me to really succeed exactly. So they're going to kind of do that. Come on, speed past me. Let me blow up a couple times. There we go. And now I'll do this one because I think I have done pretty solid job. You want to try something, punk? You feel lucky? Well, do you? I love how many AI they just made catch up with me. And of course they stopped me from charging my skill up there. Okay, I'm gonna do a lot to catch up to this guy. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna then need to let him not get totally past. I don't know what he did there. I just saw him kind of running the wall sideways. I will admit that feels like the AI intention you lose. Because I've heard something that they did that, and I thought they just maybe like slowed down. Of course, they went back to the regular speed. Okay, I can't believe I did that. But yeah, them just driving sideways into a wall right there really stood out. Okay, some good stuff. I think that's at least his crew. Gaston's gonna be a little hard there. I'm curious if Kermit even has levels to do this.
We good?
Kermit. Okay, he does. I'll go and do him as well. So I won't be able to do the hardest Kermit one.
Anyone up for sushi after this?
Welcome to the race with our very special guest.
Which I wouldn't actually mind having more of Kermit. Kind of, hey, I couldn't spend more on it. Well, I say spend more. I didn't spend anything on his box. Top 3 win the race and use 2 unique skills. Interesting way to basically put in that you have to be this level with like Kermit. Like you can't really do this at level 19 cause oh, you don't have his unique skill unlocked. Okay, I'm missing all of these like jumps for items. But I will tell myself that it is because I just don't know where they all are off the top of my head. I just went bad bull. I haven't like I picked up what 1 item this whole time. Okay, I know where some of these other ones are, and I think I'm a little bit better prepared now. Okay. Don't know really what happened there. I think that was like a weird momentum. Landed on somebody. Okay. Okay. Missed those items. Okay, just bounce off that because it is an item thing right there. Okay, I actually got that somehow. Okay, missed that one. That is kind of a little bit of an awkward spot, at least for how I normally drive on here. Or normally drive, but like the spots I normally hit. There we go. Feeling good. But if somebody have, I feel like looking up Gigabash stuff and Monster Hunter. I don't know. I guess because I did do game design, I kind of like to design some of these things. I feel a little bit less motivation because I know the stuff's not ever going to actually make it in. Ooh, actually, well, you a Wally? Oh wait, no, you're for Figment. Okay, that's nice. I haven't taken any crew for these limited people. I get a tire. I could already possibly have it. I would love to get you, but at least it's not that big of a deal. Okay. I'll come back for you. I do want to at least do you. let's see. Actually, see. I have to do Davy Jones and boost for 15 seconds. Okay. And then a Will Turner. But I think I might go into Davy Jones and I might do one aerial race. I can do the Will Turners another day, and that gives me whoever that is.
How about you and me putting together an act?
Davy. Here we go.
Well, chop me, of course. To the hell. No daydreaming now. Make way.
Okay. Oh, I will also say one other thing that's just kind of on my mind. Let's see what I need to do. 10 charge skills, drift, and boost. Okay. Make sure I just get these. Well, make sure I at least get the repeatable daily thing also done. I need to do charge skills. Well, I guess one shield's not gonna hurt me. I mean, I guess if it's a charge shield, not run into it, it will hurt me, but blah, blah, blah. But there is a game that was on, like, my wanted list, or I guess wish list, really. But one of the ones that's on my wish list that's also on my wanted list. Because I don't use my wish list exactly as a wanted list. I lots of times use it as a, this game looks interesting to me, good or bad. And I'm curious to see what it is like later. So I have lots of things on there that I wouldn't like ever really buy, but I'm just curious to keep track of. But this is one of those I actually am interested in. Okay, that one got me. But yeah, so it was Pumping Simulator 2. I don't know, somebody I follow does lots of these types of games. They played this one. It's kind of funny because it's like, I don't know, they usually riff off of them because they're normally kind of bad. All of them are normally very similar. Honestly, they're kind of mostly made by the same people. But this one was actually kind of different. I mean, it had some of those hallmarks, but it actually had some, to me, interesting base gameplay there. I actually think it's like maybe a worthy simulator game. Wow, those tentacles don't last that long at all. If I need to actually be charging that up. But yeah, so it's got like actually properly on my wish list. And I actually would love to get the game at some point, but it's still a little too expensive. I think it did go like 55% off. It's still like $14, $15, something like that. But it's like it's one of the few that like I think might actually be worth that price, sort of. As crazy as that is to say. Because I feel like there's actual game going on there. It's actually a solid game, solid management stuff. And they've done lots of updates. They just recently added a hotel into it too, which was kind of weird. But you have a hotel, airfield, all this other kind of like stuff. But I think it would actually be kind of really fun to play. Okay, the Davy Jones one is done. Under the Sea Band. And I might go up and get some of those things kind of closer to maxed out, which is nice. Just some aerial ones, really. Drift, and use 2 unique skills. So both of them are possible. It's funny to me the aerial's that far down. Do I have her? No, she's not max. That's just what that would be 55, right? No. 56. Go ahead and ramp this. Okay, I do like how, and I've noticed some other ones have been doing this sometime. I mean, I'm hoping this one still is doable, but I feel like it probably will be. But maybe they mix them up. Well, as long as it's not like, oh, you need to do grind pipes and they just don't have grind pipes. I mean, I guess having it be the same level is also kind of helpful and you kind of memorize what to do exactly. But I do like these when it does kind of mix it up. As long as it's not like, oh, one of the maps is like impossible to do. keep popping that. So we have at least done 2 of those. So that's good. Like, go ahead and get a little bit further. But yeah, that is a game that's also been kind of on my playlist. And I'll probably play it a little bit on stream. But I think that would be a more fun one to play kind of just off in my spare time. Though I feel like I won't exactly play a management game kind of like that in the most haha funny to watch. I probably would play it a little bit maybe more serious than that other person I did. No, it's also funny that other person has come back to it multiple times because it is kind of like the best one, but not playing it like maybe too much in between streams. I think they maybe did like a couple setup stuff, and then they bought like some the inflatable man to have kind of like dancing around, some stuff like that. But of course, a lot of times only play the stuff on stream. Okay, I feel like I actually went through that one. But it is funny to me because it is one of those. It's like it is actually pretty good. I mean, you might run out of stuff to do in a couple hours, but like, I don't know, you play like 30 hours, you maybe have like done everything. I don't know, you might actually do things a little bit better. But like, it's kind of fun to build up. And I feel like it's one of those that you might almost build up at some point. You can kind of like tab out of it and let it just kind of manage itself, which is nice. But yeah, that is one of those games I would actually be interested in. Also, because it has any like mods for some other stuff. Okay, nice getting more of you. Hey, let's get you up to a 4-star would be nice. Okay, so you're not as close as the other person was. Can I see from here? No, I don't think so. I think that one was kind of close. But still pretty fun. But I would actually love to keep going, but I'm actually kind of hungry. Oh, let me do this right quick, because I have, like, the coin for this. I'll do 2 more. Uh-huh. Getting you up a little bit. Kind of feels so weird. I guess maybe that was in the first movie. Maybe it was in the second movie. I don't know, Inside Out, but it's just kind of weird. It's like, I don't have any memory of a helicopter pilot. It just was very generic. I'll happily take you. Sure. I can't remember who you are. I know you are from Inside Out, yeah. And I'll have to take more of you. I mean, I'll take anything really too that is the like base game. Would love to get for that. Since those are kind of like the hardest ones in my opinions to really get. Actually, I'm gonna pull the last couple on you. And the more I get of you, the more it helps me get towards actually completing that event. And of course I get like some of these other crews up a little bit higher. Like I might actually have this stuff. I might actually have some things maxed out. Of course the stuff I'm getting maxed out might be more the stuff from like the core part of the game, because I already had some pieces from those. And like I just got you to what, level 2? Man, some of these I need a lot more of. Actually, kind of want to look at that before I. I had one. Well, let me go and do this too. I'd have to. I was also planning on doing tournaments today, but like, gosh, I'm just kind of too hungry right now. I'm actually having fun playing this. I mean, I guess I could try to get. Now I feel like I'd rather stop here. I could do tournaments more later. I might do that in a couple days. When I could just sit down and just play a little bit more, because I've done like most of it. Of course, I'm gonna go back and do the mystery races, and that can help me get some of the weekly missions done, so I can work on getting some more XP up. Okay, keep it coming. Okay, I got those unlocked. Really nice. Okay, nice, nice. What I'm looking for? Look for races. I'm looking for Tia. Here we go. I was hoping that was enough to go ahead and slap that on there. Hey, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna go and swap out these. I mean, it makes it actually weaker. You know, actually, no. Put you back. This actually help out as much as I was thinking it would. That's not the button I was looking for. I was looking for... Where's... I guess it was that. But I need to go... Sort by collection? Here we go. Just can't kind of see this. Wait, how do I see the crew now? There used to be a way we could just look at it like this. And then you could also see what the crews looked like. Is that not a way to look at just straight up crew? I kinda hate that it's not a feature anymore then. There's a button here. You used to be able to like change it. That's annoying. I'd like to see at a nice easy glance what my crews kind of are. It's not here. What even is this of curiosity? Okay. Multiplayer level 20. So I guess like rank 20 with her? Interesting. Hey, so I guess these aren't just not even started, but these are kind of like in progress. Okay, I mean just kind of random. Yeah, no good way to look at crew anymore. I'm actually saddened by that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Thank you for all of you that did come out to this and hang out. Wow, it's 11 o'clock. No wonder I'm hungry. I've been doing this for quite some time now. But yeah, thank you for coming out to this. Hope to see you in another stream. I might be streaming maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I think actually finished Galera. I had plans to do that a lot this week, and just other things just keep coming up, and like all the new stuff for this dropped today. I wanted to play that. Of course, the new GBL season or PvE thing drops. I wanted to do that too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop and eat, and I will see you in a future stream. Hopefully, I hope to see you in a future stream. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. No reason not to have a wonderful day. Even though I'm not going to see you in the future stream, but hopefully I will. But until then, we'll be signing off. Bye, have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time.